All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're going to unlock one of the most important skills for any writer, how to build the perfect academic paragraph. And trust me, by the end of this, you'll have a super simple, super powerful blueprint to make your writing so much clearer and way more effective. Okay, let's do this.
So let me ask you this. Do you ever write something, you read it back, and you just think, ugh, this is a mess? It doesn't really flow, right? It's a really common feeling. You've got all these great ideas in your head, but getting them down on paper in a way that actually makes sense, that could be tough.
But what if I told you the fix is actually way simpler than you think, and it's something you can start using, like right now? That's what we're going to do. We're going to build an amazing paragraph together, piece by piece.
So first things first, what even is a paragraph? Well, at its heart, it's really just a bunch of sentences that are all working together on one single focused idea. And that's the magic word right there, one. One paragraph is all about one main idea. If you can remember that, you're already halfway there.
And here it is, the secret weapon, the trick to making this all stick. Are you ready? Think of your paragraph like a hamburger. I know, it sounds a little goofy, but stick with me. This one simple picture is going to make everything totally click.
You see, every great paragraph, just like a classic hamburger, really only has three essential parts that hold the whole thing together. So let's break down that anatomy, shall we?
First up, you've got your topic sentence. This is the top bun. It's the very first thing your reader sees, and its entire job is to introduce the one big idea of the paragraph. It's basically telling your reader, hey, this is what we're talking about right now.
Now here's a huge tip for that top bun. Keep it simple. Be super direct. Your only goal here is to state your main point. That's it. Don't add any extra details or fluff. Save all that good stuff for later.
Okay, next up is the best part, the supporting sentences. This is all the good stuff in the middle, the meat, the cheese, the lettuce, the tomato. These sentences are where you add all the flavor. This is where you explain yourself, give some evidence, or use examples that actually prove the point you made back in your topic sentence.
And a little pro tip for this part, use transition words. Words like first, or for example, or furthermore. Think of them like the glue holding your ideas together. They help your reader move smoothly from one point to the next so nothing feels choppy.
And finally, you can't have a hamburger without a bottom bun, right? It'd be a total mess. Well, that's your concluding sentence. Its job is to hold everything together and wrap it all up in a neat little package, usually by repeating the main idea from the top bun, just, in a fresh way.
And please remember this. The bottom bun is just for wrapping up. Never ever introduce a brand new idea here. The meal is over. The point has been made. Just wrap it up and you're done.
All right, theory is great, but let's see how this whole hamburger thing actually works in the real world. Let's look at an example, because this is where it's really going to come to life.
So, imagine your teacher gives you this prompt. Why is reading important for students? Let's try and build a perfect paragraph to answer that question.
Okay, here's our sample paragraph. Have a look. Reading is essential for students because it significantly improves their vocabulary. First, when students read books or articles, they encounter new and challenging words. Furthermore, seeing these words used correctly in sentences teaches students how to use them. Therefore, building a strong vocabulary is one of the greatest benefits that reading provides to learners. See how clean and focused that is? It really works. Now let's break it down and see exactly how it fits our hamburger model.
Did you spot it? That very first sentence. Reading is essential for students because it significantly improves their vocabulary. Boom. That is our top bun. It's clear, it's direct, and it tells us exactly what this paragraph is going to prove.
And then we get the meat of it. The next couple of sentences give us the how and the why. They talk about finding new words in books and then learning how to actually use them correctly. These are the details that back up that main claim.
And to stick the landing, we've got our bottom bun. That final sentence, therefore, building a strong vocabulary is one of the greatest benefits that reading provides to learners. It perfectly wraps everything up. It echoes the topic sentence, but it doesn't just repeat it. It gives us that really satisfying sense of completion.
Okay, so you've seen the blueprint, you've seen the final product. Now it's time for you to grab a hard hat and do a little construction of your own.
Here's a quick challenge for you. I'm giving you the top bun and the bottom bun. The topic is about breakfast. So, what would you put in the middle? What kind of meaty details would connect the idea of a healthy breakfast with having the energy to focus in school? Just take a second and think about it.
And for your final challenge, you're going to build a whole paragraph completely from scratch. The topic? Causes of traffic accidents.
All you gotta do is follow these 4 steps. Write a topic sentence, add about 3 supporting sentences, and then nail it with a strong concluding sentence. So what's it gonna be? Speeding, texting, and driving? You now have the simple, powerful hamburger blueprint. You know all 3 essential parts. So the only question left is, what are you gonna build?